Greetings, wonderful viewers, wherever you are in the four corners of the globe. Welcome back to Atlantic TV, the home of TV revolution. As always, we are here in the little smiling coast of Africa, that is the Gambia, the smiling coast, and we love you all. Come and get the hospitality that we offer. And also, we are lucky enough for our studio to be located in the west coast region side of Gambia, Kombo Farato, Kombo South. Welcome to another episode of your program, a favorite sport program on TV called Sport 360 Light, where we talk about more local sports and a little bit of international. Well, as you can see, we are back again, and today, once again, my name is Bakary Manneh, fondly called Big Sam, the host of this program, and today, my guest is no other than Sulayman Badjie, the media officer of Lamin Sports Committee. Well, Sulayman was here a couple of weeks ago to talk about the double finals, which is their knockout and the league. But we are back again today, a repetition of the program simply because the finals are to be played again for another neutral day that have to do with the Easter Fridays, the Easter Monday. Sulayman will talk us through. Of course, I have, who is a bit assisting me today, that is Mas Sanyang, also a sport reporter and also who owns a platform called Education Bantaba here, but also a sport reporter. He covered the league final to give us some synopsis of that. Meanwhile, the finals are now scheduled for this Saturday coming at the Lamin Football Field, that is the knockout final. And the league final will be played on Easter Monday, which is going to be this Monday coming. Meanwhile, we have a long weekend coming, Easter Friday and Easter Monday. I know people like Mas who never want to go to work will always relax, or Badu Fati will always talk about, and my secretary Tida will is always happy about public holidays. Anyway, as you can see, the gentlemen before, they are all, I'm the old man out here. I think this is Gambia, and this is Gambia, and Gambia played wonderful trophy celebration at the Stade Abdoulaye Wade. Well, once again, Sulayman, welcome yet again to your home, Atlantic TV Sport 360 Live.
Thank you so much, Big Sam. Thank you for having me once again in the studios of Atlantic TV. It's a pleasure to be back again in the studios.
Thank you, and yes, Honorable Mas, everybody call him Uncle Mas. Uncle Mas, welcome.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Big Sam. And then Sulayman Badjie, the Assistant Media Officer of Lamin Sports Development Association. Thank you instantaneously for acknowledging our invitation, though you were here in the last couple of weeks and then today you are back. So those at the receiving end, I wonder, without you people participated immensely for Sport 360 Light. Without your participation, I wonder how this program will look like. Thank you so very much. Keep following Sport 360 Light, Atlantic Online TV with the main man, Mr. Big Sam International. Thank you.
Thank you, Mas Sanya. Of course, like I said today, Sulayman, we will have two part of the language that we need, because we want to speak directly to our community. That is, we can pick any language, so that we can, apart from the official language in English, we can also talk about that. Yes, let's just get into the program straight. You were here the last time to talk about the double finals. What happened? And again, we are having the double finals replay again. Take us through to that.
Yeah, well, what happens is, according to the rules and regulations of the organizing committee, that once a final is played and there is no winner, teams must have to come back to do a replay. That is to come and play again for a champion to be crowned. So the last two finals, that is the knockout, could not produce a champion at the end of 90 minutes, and the League Cup final too could not produce any champion at the end of 90 minutes. So as per the rules, the teams have to come back to do a replay on a selected date by the organizing committee. So the head of competition, Mamina Sedi, through the organizing committee, have set up a date, and that is going to be on Saturday and on Monday for the Easter holiday. The last one was the Corridor, and it was a well-attended final due to the holidays, the festive season. A lot of people came to watch, not only watch, but patronize and support. In fact, it was one of the best finals that the committee has ever hosted in Lamin. And as such, the people of Lamin demanded that we do it in another festive period. This is why we are doing it Easter Saturday and Easter Monday.
How was the knockout, and who in fact went to the knockout finals?
Yeah, the knockout was between Jatas and CDC United. So the knockout cup final, a very interesting game. When we were doing the commentary, my boss Paul Steven asked me and said, "What do you think this final is going to produce today?" I said, "One thing that I'm certain of, the two teams that are in the final have two outstanding players that gave Lamin what they needed in the zonals."
Okay.
So one of the first goal scorers for Jatas was the man that took Lamin to the final. He scored a goal in the semi-final. That
took Lamin to the final. Okay.
And the guy that scored for CDC gave the trophy to Lamin.
Oh wow.
So that was very interesting.
It was a competition.
It was competition. This one was firing from this angle. This one was firing from this angle. So Ibrahima Faye opened the deadlock in the 6th minute of the fourth. As early as 2 minutes, he scored, but the flag was red against him for an offside. Went back, had another chance, and bang, it was in the net. The Jatas fans, stormed the field in wild celebration. But just as we thought matters will end that way, the talisman for CDC, Abubakar Jabi, came out of nowhere, and gave CDC, life back. At that point, it was like something entered the CDC fans and spectators. The feel was, I cannot even describe emotionally how the feel was when Abubakar scored, because that was the first final goal that CDC had.
Oh.
And the whole of CDC, you can see the fans. And coincidentally, the fans of CDC were just entering the pitch. And then the goal came.
So it was
just like a welcoming goal. And they could not even go to their stands to celebrate. They have to run to the pitch to do the celebration.
And then go.
Yeah, that was the knockout final. It was a well played and well attended final.
And well attended for that.
Very, very well attended. And we want to also use this opportunity to extend our appreciation to some of the people that we invited on a short notice, and they came during the knockout. One of them was the presidential advisor, Momodu Sabadi. He came, he graced the occasion, even though he said he would have wanted his side where he grew up. He's from Lamin.
Yeah, he's from Lamin.
So he wanted his side to come back into the Navetans. He's going to work on that.
And that is which side was
that is Temasu Hariala. Temasu Hariala. But Temasu Hariala has a team this year, but on a different name. PSV Willingara. PSV Elite.
Exactly.
So they played against CDC in the semi-final and lost. They would have been in the final, but then they lost against CDC in the semi-final.
So he wanted them to come back.
He wanted them to come back using the name of Hariala Temasu.
Okay.
Yes. So we want to extend our sincere appreciation for his support, and also want to thank the president of Gambia Football Federation, that is Kababajo, for donating the committee the giant trophy. That was a trophy that was gifted to the committee through the president of Gambia Football Federation, Lamin Kababajo, and all the other people that came and supported the committee, either cash or kind. Some came to show solidarity, and that is what we need. Sometimes it's not all about the cash, but then to show the committee and the community that we are with you. When we saw the alkali and we saw the chief of the district, it was something that the people of Lamin and the sports committee felt great, because these people are people that people look up to. So having them when the young people of the community are playing, especially football, it really tells how much importance they give to you. So we want to thank them for honoring the invitation.
Yes, moving on, because I would like to bring Marcia, but he covered only the league. So I want to go straight to the league before Mars come, because we got that story on our Facebook handle. Thanks to Mars, he wrote a very good report and some pictures that was on our page. Moving on, the league, how was it? Because that's the big trophy that everybody talks about. Take us through to that before Mars come on his part.
Yeah, unlike the knockout.
And the league is going to be replayed
on Monday.
On
a Monday.
Easter Monday.
Easter Monday, yes.
Okay.
So we want to put all these things on a day that people will come, on a public holiday that people will come and cheer their sons and nephews at the field.
Okay.
So the League Cup final, unlike the knockout, the league was well attended and well organized.
Wow.
And a proof of that is Mass that attended
the report
final, and we are also grateful for him and all other media houses that came to attend the final. And the League Cup final also was between Sateba and the defending champions Kunkujan Jataya.
Okay.
And then as the name, the League Cup final, it's a bigger trophy than the knockout, and the field was almost full to capacity. In fact, before the kickoff of the game, well attended. And I can tell you the Sateba fan club were being escorted by their mothers.
Oh.
From Sateba, Luba, to the main gate of
the
the field. And they in fact appealed to come into the field, but we said, you also go home, prepare and come back. So it was just lively from the start to the end. When Kunkujan Jataya also came, they stormed the field with their Bugarabu. It was Bugarabu and Saurba. At one point in time, it was just fun. Sateba at the other side drumming, shouting to their voice. Kunkujan Jataya the same thing, drumming and shouting to their voice. In the field, it was spectacular. We saw football at the highest order and discipline at the highest order. Both sides too. Also, I said in the pre-match analysis, I said both sides also have people that played and won the zonals for and that goes to the captain of Sateba, Musa Bojan, and also Bakary Jata for Kunkujan. Both sides, both lads captain their side during the final, they played in the
for Lamin, for
the zonals, and that was just something for people to talk about. And the amazing part of it was the youngest best player and the leading goal scorer was also playing.
Oh,
yes. Fine. So it was just like champions. And then, Sateba started to move around. Between 6.
Oh, they scored. I thought there was no scores in it. They scored.
A final that could not produce goals were 4 goals.
Oh wow, that was a competition. That was tough.
Competitive final. I can tell you, the eye-catching moment of goal scorer. Each like
someone scored. So it was individual who scored 2 for their teams.
When Bakary Manneh scored for Saka.
And yes, celebration.
Then Kunkujan said, they have other ideas.
Yeah.
So they scored at the last minute. They went back to the room.
Yeah.
They always score in early.
Yeah.
4 minutes into the first half, they scored.
Yeah, scored again.
When they scored, they came. One that the whole field went on its silence. It was a goal that nobody.
Wow.
It was a filter.
Okay.
And that was it.
At the end of it.
People were like 3 emotions.
It was just awesome.
It was a final that I would not say forever. We hope the next
will
bring best than the one. So far, these 2 finals are
in of Lamin. All right, just to remind you that this is Sports 360 Light on Atlantic TV. the home of TV Revolution. We are back here to talk about a very festive Easter weekends that we will see Lamin replay both their knockout and the league final. Well, we now go to our reporter Mas Sanyang, who covered the league. Mas, yes, you covered it and then you give everything on our platforms, etc. But you were there live, Andre. Talk to us about the league.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Big Sam. And then I will say congratulations to Lamin Sports. Honestly, they did wonders, and then I have been there since the start to the onset of the final. And then what I saw, though I have been witnessing a lot of finals within West Coast, and then even outside of West Coast, from here down to Jarasoma, you know it better. But honestly, the ambience, the organization I saw in Lamin, honestly, is top notch. I will say 100% if I'm to give a credit to the sport department of Lamin. And then, as he rightly said, the game started with a high intensity, and Sateba United wasted no time making their presence felt. In the 4th minute of play, Buakan Jai rose above, and then at least bouncing a header to an eloquent cross by Musanjai. Honestly, the field was so jam-packed. Then Kunkujan, they also have to come in to work on themselves from the starting goalkeeper down to the defenders, through the midfield to the strikers. And then I will say it's one of the main man, the nucleus behind. And then he's in front of the newspaper for Kunkujan. Honestly, something like Boubacar Jata, he was top notch. And then honestly, he also have to come in for the side of Kunkujan and equalize in the 9th minute of the first half. Then the game have to go in for a break, whereby both coaches also try to work on themselves to at least talk to the players, and then they say, look, we need this, and then each and every one of us have to do something to make sure we get these extra glories. So in the first couple of minutes in the first half, honestly, the same Boubacar Njai of Sateba United have to come in and then register another goal in favor of Sateba. And then people are saying, wow, Sateba must go home with this trophy. And then their hearts and minds, everybody within that Sateba community are praying, yes, this is ours, and then this time we're going to celebrate this in our Luba here at Sateba. But honestly, Kunkujang, as the defending champions, they say no. And then that the same Jata, the natural number 9, honestly, is the best goal of the season so far. Even in the first division, hardly you see the type of goal he scored. Honestly, it's like a launch, like a missile. I will say the strength of the goal, or the power of the ball, and the strength. Honestly, Sateba United goalkeeper have nothing to do with the ball, just to allow the ball to pass through. And where nerves have started jungling, and then questions have started rose. Will Kungujan defend the champion, or will Sateba be named as new champion? So honestly, a new champion cannot be named as far as the game have to be replayed. But I trust it's going to be a battle of Titanic, it's going to be survival of the fittest, and then I'm sure Kunkujang, honestly, they are ready to defend, and then Sateba want to register their names as new champions of Lamin. But the question is, who is going to be? And then the answer is supposed to be where? At late Sanajata Memorial Football Center. That's where history is going to be made between the two sides. And then I trust, honestly, the performance of both sides was top notch. And then the ambience of the two fans, live band, first time seeing a live band. Honestly, these people have to come with their band, Kunkujan Jata, the Jolas, I mean. And then the Sateba, honestly, they also did wonders. And then the final coincided with a lot of ceremony. You have the opening ceremony of the new inaugurated new
so we talked about it the last time. Yeah.
And then which was also covered, and also victory celebration of West Coast Championship.
Wow.
So honestly, the program was so colorful, and then everything was disseminated well. And then I say I'm so elated, and then hoping to go back again this weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah. I also will find time and see what to do. Is it Kunkujang rewrite the history, or Sateba write the history? So Kunkujang have to rewrite, while Sateba have to write, because Kunkujang have wrote it already, so they have to rewrite. So this is what we got. So quickly, because we're coming to Mandika later. Quickly, how was Mass touch about that? We forgot about the celebration, the inauguration of the toilet. Take us through a little bit on that.
Yeah, like you said, final, not only in pitch, outside the pitch, eye catching, culminating the opening of the new toilet facility.
Yeah, that's the restroom, sir.
Yeah, and the celebration or the showing of like Senegalese will do today.
Will do today.
It's
and
the same thing we did.
in Paris against Peru.
I would want to say the Senegalese team will come in from Lamin.
but remember, they've done it in Peru. And
we played before that.
You played before Peru. In Paris.
So yeah, so we, our champions, the zonal team, was paraded, for the people that could not have the chance to see the trophy and the people that played for Lamin. That was an opportunity to show and appreciate what they have done for the community. Yeah, so it was a colorful final. This a final that will be remembered. Like I said, I would not say there will be any final like that one, but then it's a final that everybody is done. And this is why when they say we need a replay very soon, everybody agreed. Yeah, and we said, why not we push it to the Easter, where we can give it back again, and then we hope we can give more than we gave to the people of Lamin the last time they came at the field. It is a field where when you go, you feel life, you enjoy the atmosphere. I also want to seize this opportunity again to thank the security.
Yeah, your guys. Yeah,
my Sirif Okani and his team obviously did wonders. Football is some scuffles are part of football.
Yeah, sure.
But then at one point in time, you would even think, no, people are here for the naming ceremony. Everything was organized. People sat, barely you see any scuffle because their presence was felt and everybody knew that they came to watch football. We watched football with peace and everybody went back home. And we hope the same thing will be occurred when we play the replay finals. So.
Okay, that's good. Before we go to the money, and because I want to start that with maths, but preparations, how is the preparation, the knockout and the league as far as the sport committee is concerned? For the replay knockout and the replay final? Yeah,
of course. Preparations are on high gear because remember we played the last final and let's say we gave 100% in terms of preparation. This time we're going to give 120% or 200% to make sure the last final, that we did, the preparation and all the organization that was done, this one, supersedes all.
Oh, wow.
And that will happen for sure because the level of commitment from the organizing committee is high. When the people were asking for the final, they came up to say, let's do it on this, which means internally they are ready to host a final, replay final. And we're going to give the people of Lamin and its surrounding the best replay final ever that you would ever see in terms of grassroots. We can assure everybody that is going to come.
That's going to come.
Watch the games, yeah.
And security is no problem. We've already talked about that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's now turn to Mandinka before we go. Mbadungol Dungalbe Sport 360 Ladle Jibe Kang Bloud Albeje Dunia Kono Atlantic TV. Big Sam Telong hosted together with Sulayman Atelom Kibar Dandan Ladu Football Koneka for assistant media officer. Masanyang Jam Atlantic TV Fangola sport reporter and also Ateleka education bantaba kina mas laftale katu ligo nying woli tatale lamenne anyafa warra ya safena Facebook handle beto isa domandin ko o isa fonyo wolum final ya janyade la ni mun kontan kule sotoje.
Okay, Big Sam abarka bake leo nyinen karo kumeta bake and adiata nya bake hanfo bi mbadi ngol mialon ko be lamoy kan bal kontonna contre du Sénégal comme Big Sam ya fanyami Lamin hela final plate and salo secondele because final keta menti plate multema wolom sate bati Lamin lansarol anin kunkujan jataya team wolo miyalon ko abota kunkujan jatayal do Lamin mafon so final nyin safuno Sam jurata bakele because mol findita nyama kukujan kol natan Lamin kol fana nata aning ile sate dandangol fanan nata nan ka jeko anyim final be jura la nyami ani mo kumal so mi yalon ko fanan nate e mun kumani mi yalon ko nate danku fe alkalo be wol kono lamen alkalo e sefo fanan so mi yalon ko busumbala di safano konstu busumbala tundoto lamen be wol kono ile sefol nata na ani mo kumal jamal mun yalon ko wolle nata ka mabe final o nyinna final o nyim fanan ya jibe ya mutanyo fe sport committee inin momo keda sport lovati be final o nyinta ya mutan nyofe komi final o ke nyontangote so kadun jemo kono safuno jemo nye astata kule because sate ba mun yalon ko wollon jati wolti wol folole kato dundi in the 4th minute o montor minute nani so kaberen jemo intata hanfo bi kunkujang man jifof because it all experience totally and last year it all on champion ko no de nyimbulala minul bulu just for granted do fanam bin kata dango kala then half time be banna rek it all nata fanang ya another one dundi to restore parity wolom ibe tata equally so inata murunto dressing room moto kabo dressing room moto inata sate ba kilo fanang ko no de nyimbulala kunko jang poli ñinan abe kelan tolletin tollebe tariko safela wo mo kilungo min keta Bubakar Njayti anata ya noda wan wala faje min keta kumati because wolungo is so honestly great because al golo base ko na kungol so mbije ko teke danding montoro sakona fu fanam be banna de ngaje ko lame sorry kunku janne tops daga min keta Lamin jatati afana nata kati goals si famous ko honestly sam safo anyabo wara bata an gol nyima balon dam yalon ko hani amanke kunku janjata ya dam malti mun yalon ko aygo e o golo sabre bon safo do fido be because momo bije aya damutale because abe daming aning lipa nyami fo golo skoda honestly it wonders everyone so ona take kuti mi yalon ko golo na take kuti mi yalon ko abe yemo nyintala ba lebul ndila ko comme luwatolo sa safu na be dula belto final na pleta ni imanyono fo se lundo jibe pour ye murunang be play don safu no comme grassroots football lomda so but anyway wol natake so imanyono so nyin lokumo min kana wolom tenangoti wolbe kala ni replay final oti between the two side oto momo lafta ka great final oje li sinyanta tara montolo wolom late sana jata memorial football field min kata lamenti kana yandi damala nga lonko lamen wollo west coast champions ti andum final lungo nga jele e parade minke ye bengo minke a nyinyata a colorfulta ye le footballal ko man le technical side ye match pass ke filo kono ka yitandi jama rahmanu la komi ñun leketan to la ambassador ti lamen dingol lom anin to le lamen represent di tolle lamen tota ya cikandi Gambia be lamen long wala dunia be lamen long yo fana yitandi la anim plus fana man dawla committee na da koteke ka kamu nyimmalta ka lo filo to pour ni wa moye muta ipita dami ngi fansoro ni botaje na je mo ni enjoy to be ketanu jele safuno sam. It was a colorful event, honestly.
Baraka Bake Mas Camera, that is very, very detailed. Suleiman la famena sandron coming ya manikola e club on the subokon. Wolam koloni subo bandi nyoto wolam lamen ali alla lignim knockout ligoni knockout plele e manyono ko len luwali a kenyami wolam nyana replay la saying replay moy wolam sibito mi kana wolbe kala knockout final oti aning tenengo wolbe kala league fan saying laftal ron e nyaateli molla e kibaro nyim bedi la kati teleng lamen assistant media officer nyindi sewo fo inte mole
ya abaraka bake agada nyo kontan ku bade kana kotake Atlantic TV do kakacha minketa na final oti membe replay la mi alon ba 50 na la koteke mandi ko safo 50 diro follow kedale kunku janjata ya ni sorry follow kedale jatas inin CDC imanyono bare jemo nyin kono kabire kata dan fo be keri team floor be ngomi e killing skole e be seta organizing committee min ala wala marta ka wol be jombo ka safe ka dundi ñokono pour ise murunnan no yana kumpa boyro ke dal ko take kaje momo e solata minna min silang ina ise so sibiti lungo wala be kala kunku ja story jatasti min yalon e farman sayata ni nata lamen football wala enin series timole miyalon sanji lulu komantole e fana nata Lamin bari o matinna e fana kabirin jata si sko ngala la fansol ba falale kata ku jamal ke pour kana na jam baraka sewo nyama to bes ibe murlana ne sibiti lungo kana jombo roke ka je ko e fana be min nyine kan mimo min dam kasoti ini wose seno nyinsilo etol be pile la sibitole wala be kala min dam kopu ndingote e ka fami nokat kop min dam kopu bañi wala be kala tenel lungote ning ala kididala min be kala jatas aning serum nyontangol min keta kunku jan jata yati wol fana ay jombo rokele e nyola dalal mutale bare motije min ya amonyo boy kabirin edunta donko bayo kono urol ketale jalol konkontale bulol kositale no sewol keta bare ibebe min nyine gam mum min nan ko bati timti min na seta to tol fana be murlana ne yana idambangol de na nyo dalam to ko take ya jibe jimala ba mo nyo boyla nyin silan ko take ko be kala tenel nungolti comme ndo ku nyoya fanyambe mas kabirin be final do play kan min keta nu sunkar salola bicho kono nga ku jamalle inaugurate fe jamalle jombo membo kono na restroom wol min keta na kamon ni jonkongolti a metale filo to man wasifa sotoji but ñun committee aje ko kule miyalon a ñantale pour hadamadingol be benna dami odlay soto miyalo ni lafte fan sutura na etaji to nga je ngo jomboro kele min ye ñonta yake na tundo ka min keda west coast min lamen na zona stimoti ngol fana la jomboro kele ka tandi sate molla ani min yalon wala ka kata dam fo ke lamen ko ñulle lamen represent ñulle tata ka lamen represent zonal competition oto ini ñinna natana so ngo fana tandi mollale coach ñi tandi la min keda Sulayman M Sagnanti ana la technical side ani football la fon min ñonta yake wol be tandi ta mollale il yela medalol dunne yela min non ko bamuta lamen kol contantale parce ikajele tata dawoda ibe tambi kan molbe bulol ko sile molba fale congratulations wodamba damba kuledi mi alon ay nyabo sile lafta kal lamen dingol ani momo mi alon wala ka kata dam fo ke lamen ne lamen bandala ke ibeni mbarala ila demaroto ka committee muta nyoya kabirin commencé ma fo nkana ñi replay final minke abuka bay football on in diamol lam bare alhamdulillah antol lamen mbogo sifar soto mi alon adiamo be siala fo ngata dum mo kasidala ala tento wala bakele penden fo na kulu woni nyomoyo anin kan jiñoye football o bukata ñen koma fa e kulu wosoto ale nyomoy anale jiñoye because etebe kuma do fola wote diala do yo bara o ma tinna ko etelebe boloka ni aje ko man bolo ala nyo bolo sey ale football o jibe wala mbe futande filo do so ngala men ko ni mi yalon e mantara lamen pat e ka football o ke lamen ni be tentu ila wala endum mbe mba fole ko ya lafa e kanatala ndol dum ase committee fenten ndol kan foka football o nyim murundi nan lamen kol kan kadu ilafta wala yan sasi wala so nyim feno lo min binala mina min mundila nan ko dake abe kala nyon tangol ti mi alon momo seita e ba katala fo janni me mburla nan ka final do
ko men parendir lol nokato ndi liko be
amume
al pareta o balal
yemira fanna la ndol organizing committee pareta la anu ko nga fo no nyami na last na jam na organizing committee ngadi minna min keda asset jefande anala committee mol kadi baji nyol wol man si ka fo ka executive le batu yana ya fotendi wol ke la parendirol ke la janding executive
o be futalema okay
so ni dunda fon wala groupe do tolle fango parendiro commencer follow fa jandi executive o ba ala kete so tolle ko lafta nga ke nyulun kare le ani nyulun kare le mbe benda kanna wo sanko wala bado ha itol parendiro da sibitoti tenengo mo be dawoda ilafta grassroots football la ilafta ka football nyimaje football seniaringo football o mialo nyo sosoti je na Lamin Lamin Memorial Football.
Well, that is it. We don't have much time left, but it is the replay final of Lamin Sports Committee, the knockout final on Saturday, that is the after Easter Friday, and the league final is on Monday, Easter Monday. Suleiman, do you have any information regarding this final? Maybe I didn't ask you and you want to tell our viewers?
Yeah, just to once again say thank you to each and everyone, and also invite everybody once again to the late Sanajata Memorial Football Field on Saturday and on Monday. By extension, I want to invite you again. The last time you were not there.
Yeah,
and
I'll be there this time.
Hopefully, we would see you, and you will witness, a final that you've never witnessed. In fact, I would not want to compare it to the West Coast because it's a bigger bigger budget. But then, when you come to the late Sanajata Memorial Football Field, you will be pleased with the organization that the people are going to do there. And also want to thank the people that are outside Lamin for supporting not only the committee but the community to see that football in Lamin grows. We want to thank each and everyone through the leadership of Sanabi Sise as the president, and to invite all and sundry to our finals. Thank you,
Mas. Anything you want before we go?
No, just to also thank Lamin Sports Development Association for honoring our invitation. Because anytime we call Suleiman, the media officer, is always available to discuss on sports, Lamin and grassroots sport at large. So thank you so very much for always honoring our invitation, and those at the receiving end, thank you instantaneously. I always say this, without your participation, I wonder how this program will look like. Keep following Sport 360 Light here at Atlantic TV with the main man, Big Sam International. Sam, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mas, the reporter, and of course, like I said, thank you so much. Thank you bunch for coming again. Inshallah, this time, Gambia, let's all go to Sanajata Memorial. 2 days of football frenzy that is going to be on Saturday and Monday. Inshallah, we're going to be there. Thanks for coming, and thank you so much for being part of this panel. And of course, big thanks Edward Noah Badjie for keeping everything real, and the one and only Badu for the photograph. Thank you. And of course, Liga, thank you very much for being there for us and for guys to see a very wonderful picture and a very clear audio. From me, Big Sam, thanks for watching. We'll be back with more Sport 360. On that note, keep on sporting.